standing in the again, the World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shit. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop some. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines...
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Southern California. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Dillon. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
It's a game of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and a yard. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
He's across midfield.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A give, here's Dillon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, they need 5. They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And the Niners are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll try zone read on 1st and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? A tight end in motion now. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. His kick is perfect. And the Niners are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 6, here comes a return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60, Panther 11, Panther, Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord. I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the
Hold it ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
18, pioneer. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. 60, Mustang 19. Dragon 60, 79 Bronco, 19 Lion.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Niners.
1 quarter in the books. 6-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. 2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Okay, ready? Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion.
Now give on the ground, and he's got it. 1st down, a pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
Ready, ready. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And the Rams are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. His big season continues. That touchdown number 24 on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Whoa! Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. Back to throw here to begin the drive. We'll try to set up the screen to Dillon. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now a run here. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Viking 18, Panther 50, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Let's go. 18 card.
A big hole. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will take a 14-6 lead.
Rams 14, 49ers 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Third and 5. The RPO, that one is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. Now, faking the give, moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. He's to the 45. And he is gone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Rams. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Rams extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down. Receiver in motion, headed left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the go. Get it.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Out to his right. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. It is 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, L.A.
45-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 28, 49ers 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. Forward for about 4. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width. Not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Wow, he can certainly be elusive with the football and the feet. Great spin forward. Give him 6 yards on that one.
Gets a pick up of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 4. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's a designed run. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Design run. They let him keep it. Into space. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed. Taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
They'll look to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Ready.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll stick with him again. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Panther 60. Go.
Now this looks like a design run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 6-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Ready. 1918. Ready.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, LA. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
19.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing now on 1st and 10. taking off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They send a receiver in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Right side caught by Wiley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was roughed right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll try it now with Dillon. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The 49ers will line up.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the jump.
Here's a run going left, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinals, Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's a two-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Makes the score Rams 49, 49ers 27.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Watkins motioning over. First play of the drive, and here's Dillon. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Right back to Dillon. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. Send a man in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
offense is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Dillon. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A gain of 5. And the 49er.
Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jared Verse in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.
Finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over